Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Thursday, January 21. Government is spending about $10 million to upgrade the capacity of a lab at the University of the West Indies, Mona, so that testing of the Zika virus can be done locally. Health Minister Horace Daly made the announcement at Wednesday's Jamaica House media briefing.
We will be investing in the University Virology Lab to ensure that they have the capacity. That will take about another 3 to 4 weeks to make sure the equipment that they need is imported. They have ordered it already.
The staff at the lab will also be increased. Currently, suspected samples of ZIKV are sent to the Trinidad and Tobago-based Caribbean Public Health Agency laboratory for testing. In the meantime, Mr. Daly also disclosed that $200 million has been budgeted for Jamaica's Zika preparedness and response plan. The money will be used for, among other things, public education campaigns, increased vector control activities, and the purchasing of pharmaceuticals, equipment, and chemicals. The Zika virus is spread by the Aedes aegypti mosquito, the same mosquito that transmits dengue and chikungunya. Persons are reminded to destroy mosquito breeding sites and prevent mosquito bites. There are no confirmed cases of the Zika virus in Jamaica. 19 countries in the Americas, including Haiti, Barbados, and Venezuela, have reported cases of the virus. Effective March 1, the national minimum wage and the minimum wage for industrial security guards will be increased. The national minimum wage will move from $5,600 per 40-hour work week to $6,200. For industrial security guards, their wages will move from $8,198 per 40-hour work week to $8,854. Labor and Social Security Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson is reminding employees that those figures represent the minimum amount payable to workers.
In this regard, the government is appealing to those employers who can pay wages which are higher than the wages set out in the order to do so, Mr. Speaker.
Dr. Ferguson adds that the Firearm Premium Allowance to industrial security guards will move to $44.30 per hour. Their dog handlers' Premium Allowance will move to $29.80 per hour, and the laundry allowance for security guards will be $40.30.
The insurance coverage payable on account of security guards who are killed or injured in the line of duty to be increased from $2 million to $2,500,000, Mr. Speaker.
The Labour Minister also told Parliament that the Minimum Wage Advisory Commission held extensive consultations and reviewed a number of submissions before finalizing the increased amounts. The Public Administration and Appropriations Committee PAAC began deliberating the first supplementary estimates for the fiscal year on Thursday. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips tabled the revised estimates of expenditure in Parliament on Tuesday, showing an increase of about $167 billion. Expenditure for the 2015-2016 fiscal year now stands at $808.4 billion. $165 billion was added to the budget for the Petrocaribe debt and $3 billion for the public sector wage bill. Capital expenditure was also increased to $378.5 billion. Recurrent expenditure was, however, decreased to $429.9 billion. An additional $4 billion has been made available to government this fiscal year due to the lowering of the primary surplus target by the International Monetary Fund. The House of Representatives is scheduled to consider the first supplementary estimates on January 26. The Ministry of Education has developed a proposal to address the urgent shortage of mathematics and science teachers within the public education system. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites says the shortage is due to the migration of close to 500 math and science teachers last year. Speaking at a press conference on Friday, he said the proposal was crucial to maintaining the positive trend in mathematics and to deal with the decline in CSEC science passes.
We have agreed with the Jamaica Teachers Association that we will incentivize our brightest students who are going into the high schools to recruit, who we are seeking to pluck from classrooms if they are already in the service, to offer them scholarships in the pedagogy of math and science.
Other measures include master teachers being assigned to schools that need help, as well as the training of 600 teachers in mathematics, science, and technical areas starting this September. To date, 52 scholarships have been awarded to teachers pursuing math and science education. And finally, as the nation's leaders gathered for Thursday's 36th National Leadership Prayer Breakfast, a clergyman is calling for a national campaign against violence and corruption.
Where members of all political sides stand on the same platform, speak with the same voice, saying enough of violence, enough of corruption, and God Almighty grant that what we say with our lips, we mean in our hearts and practice in our deeds. We can't afford to play the blame game on this one.
Pastor Glenn Samuels of the West Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists was delivering the main address at the prayer breakfast held under the theme, Righteousness Exalts a Nation. This year's project is the Ira Shader Home for the Aged in West Kingston. Pastor Samuels also called for the public and private sector to partner with the church to develop a national program to change negative social norms. He said the program would mentor girls and boys from basic school to the university level. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.